So I get there, you guys, this is the best. I get there and I'm listening to the first round of speakers. And so to set the stage, everyone in the room is a speaker. There's about 30 of us there. The first guy discovered the largest dinosaur in the world as a big TED talker, right? I got John Foley here. I've got another guy who was a former Navy SEAL. I've got three doctors. One's doing stem cell research on cardiac patients. The other two have climbed Mount Everest, and one's doing cataract surgery on Sherpas. And here I am. And I finally go over to John about day 2 of listening to these people talk, and I go, what am I doing here, John? What did you do? Why would you? So my inner fraud is just firing on all cylinders, right? It's like, what am I gonna? How can I? And so I went back to the hotel that night, and I had a long talk with myself. So to your point, what can you do? Say, what's the story I'm telling? I don't belong here. What am I? And the kid from the wrong side of the tracks, says I grew up really poor with a really young mom, right? So it's like, what am I doing here with all these learned people? And so I sat my parts down and I said, look, the story you're telling is not good. I need my inner professional to show up. I need the part of me that's been to the school, got the letters after them, written the books, been through the stuff. I need that guy to show up. And so that day I showed up, and there was a few people that went before me, and I could feel that inner critic come up, that inner fraud in me come up and go, you're still that kid, right? And I go, no, no, no. And so in the moment I was like, look, how do you show up here? Who do you want to be? How do you want to talk about this moment, right? And your buddy John has put himself on the line, right? John believes in you. You need to show up. And so I said, I put the big boy pants on, and I showed up in my inner professional, the therapist in me, the part of me that loves people and loves to teach and loves to show people what possibilities are. And so I stepped out on that stage and I gave what I thought was pretty good talk, right?
Yeah, not just you thought, everybody did. You got the most questions of anybody because you hit a nerve, and they could tell you were authentic and you knew what you were talking about. And we all have these challenges. It's the human need, right? You don't need to be a Nobel Prize winner to give a lesson, right?